I'm getting ready for the Tower Live, and you know that it's every Friday at 6 p.m. LA time. I am Raphaël, Psychic Medium International, and I'm here for you, with you, every Friday, and I answer all the questions you have, one question each, of course. Love, work, money. What do you want to know about? Do you want to know about somebody you just met recently? Do you want to know about health, about money? What is going to happen in 2021? You found the right place here. This is the RTWM Tower Live, the place for you to ask questions about everything. It's every Friday at 6 p.m. You can type in your question on YouTube. This is how it works. So you just need to subscribe to my channel. If you're seeing me right now on Facebook, very simple. There's a link on top of the video or just below. Just click on it, become a member. It's free. You subscribe to my channel and you can ask your question every Friday, 6 p.m. RTWM Tower Live. It's a lot of fun. So I can see we already have somebody on the side on my super chat who appeared. It's Josephine. Welcome, Josephine. It's great to see you. There's Sonia as well, who's back. So here it's, of course, it's in English, as you know, Sonia. So I just wanted to click, no, Sonia, tonight it's in English. We don't do French for this show. The other show, I do also a show in French every Friday, but that's kind of earlier on. And right now I don't. So it's in English. So anyway, let me tell you a little bit what's going to happen with the astrology this week. I'm going to tell you about every sign. So I have picked different cards. Each one crystal card for each sign, basically, and I'm going to tell you a little bit what is going on with Aries, Taurus, all the signs for the week starting today, Friday. So let me shuffle the cards. Actually, I'm not going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to show you the cards that I use to do the astrology. So these cards are like crystal cards. I really like them because they kind of give you advice for each sign every week. They can really tell you which is the crystal that really is good for you. So I like to use them. I'm very much all about crystals. I love to collect them since I was, I don't know, since I was little. I remember my mother had a few diamonds and rings and things. I used to always open the box and touch them. Crystals are very powerful. I wanted also to tell you that I love crystals because we are made of water. Crystals are made of water as well. And so our body and the water in our body resonates with the crystals that we can find on this beautiful planet. So now I hope you had a very good week so far. For this week, Aries, this is what we have. You have to shine. You're going to be shining like a star. So I like what we see for Aries. I like what's going on. So all the Aries out there, if you're here, you can type me a little message, say hi, and just tell me if you're an Aries. That'd be great. But this week you're shining anyway. You're shining. You're in the middle of everything. It's a good week for you. Then Taurus this week, be flexible. You can't have everything all the time. Sometimes you have to adjust yourself to different things. You know, maybe you wanted this amazing ice cream and to have it with someone very sensual and very nice. It could be with you, but maybe not today. Maybe you need to be a bit flexible, be a bit patient. Maybe they are not free today, maybe tomorrow. So that's kind of what's happening for Taurus this week. Then we have Gemini. Gemini this week, it's a moment for purification. That's what I did today. I had a shower and I used Himalayan salt, pink salt, the salt that you can have in your kitchen. It's very easy to find at Costco or to order online, or you can find it in Whole Foods or any kind of store that sells good things, or even in your kitchen. And you just put it all over you. You put some Himalayan salt over you, and then you have a shower on top of it, and then it clears your aura. It's a very good thing. This is what I recommend for Gemini this week, a good shower with Himalayan salt. We have Christian who joined us, that we, Christian, and we have Bo as well, who's here. That's great. Thank you for joining. By the way, I wanted to tell you, you can invite your friends, and soon you will be able to type in your question and I will respond. I will answer your question. And I'm very happy right now because on YouTube, we don't get hacked like on Zoom, because we had so many problems for the past weeks on Zoom. There were like crazy people playing music and stuff. So it was really, really weird. So I'm excited to be on YouTube, where it's a little bit more free until Zoom becomes a little more chill, if I can say. So I remind you, I'm Raphael, the world's medium. I've been doing tarot reading for 30 years. I use the cards, the crystals. I'm also, I have a lot of intuition. I connect with spirits. I'm also a medium. But today we focus on you, and you can type in your question on YouTube, work, love, money, anything you want to know. You can ask me a specific question. It's free. All you need to do is to be a member and to subscribe to my YouTube channel, completely free. And then you can type in your question every Friday, 6 p.m. RTW Tower Live, 9 p.m. LA, no, New York time. Okay, so now we were talking about Cancer. Cancer this week. I can see you connecting with all these energies, expanded awareness, you know, so it's very much about what we're doing right now, connecting with other energies. We are, you know, we're human, but around us, there's so much going on. And in fact, I want to tell you, I don't know if you watched the news, but there was a plane recently that finally, an American airline plane or something that saw a UFO. So the aliens are coming, they're here. So Cancer, I feel that it's a very good time for you to connect with all these energies and really, you know, get the awareness that there's a lot of things happening around you that you don't necessarily see, but it's just around you. So, you know, like astrology, meditation, connecting with crystals, try to see a little further what's happening beyond you, okay? So then we have Leo this week. So Leo is always the star, likes to be in the spotlight, in the middle of everything. But this week, relax. I'm suggesting you to get a good massage. I want to say hi to Carl, who joined us on YouTube, and Sisi as well. So welcome to everyone. It's great to see you all tonight. You will be able to type in your question in the YouTube window, I mean, just below the video. It would be really great for me to respond, but it's good to be here together. Don't forget to invite your friends. It's great, the more the merrier, as you say, as we say. Sometimes it's amazing to be all together. And then we have Virgo. So what is going on with the Virgo today? So it's a moment of peace. You know, Virgo sometimes a bit stressed, and you know, there's a full moon tomorrow, Saturday, the 27th. So it's going to be a good full moon, by the way. Huh? It's a good full moon. I just want to say to Sonia, by the way, that the question need to be asked on YouTube. So I'm just going to say that to Sonia. And now it feels like there's an earthquake at the same time. But don't worry, it's not an earthquake, not yet. You know, it's not an earthquake, in case you were wondering. So the Virgo, yeah, it's a moment of peace. You know, don't worry too much about what's happening at the moment. The full moon tomorrow is a good one, and relax. You know, and if anybody has been bothering you very much, you know, recently, just, you know, chill out, relax, make peace with them. It's not the moment for having any arguments. I want to say hi to Michaela, I don't know how to pronounce it, from the UK right now. So it's the middle of the night for her. You know, Michaela, I love the UK because I have lived in London for many years, and it's the UK is so dear to me. It's like it feels, I suppose, like more home than friends to me. So it's great to have you with us. And Michaela, if you could actually join us on YouTube, you can ask in your question very, very soon. Now let's talk about Libra. Libra this week, if you like animals, you know, it would be very good for you to get this connection, a little cat, a little dog, or if you have horses, it's a great moment for you to feel this connection with animals. Animals have a way to communicate with us, you know, that is very different from human. It's pure, it's kind of a really, really high vibration, and it would be good for you this week, Libra. Reconnect with your pet, a little cat, little dog. It's a moment to see what they have to say. In fact, I'm in Mexico at the moment, and I was walking back home before, coming back from the beach where I was relaxing, and I turned on my right. I was walking by the road, and there was this beautiful Siamese kind of cat with blue eyes, and he was just looking at me like that, and I was like, hi. And it was, I don't know, it was just like it was a little blink, like a friendly kind of blink, and it just reminds you that, you know, you're part of nature, nature is your friend, and it just really felt that way with this little Siamese cat. So this week, Libra, connect with the animals. Great thing for you. Then we have Scorpio. So, Carl will tell me later. I want to say hi to D-Nick as well. If you want to ask a question, you can type it in, and I will reply to you very, very soon. when I'm finished with the astrology. And then we have Scorpio. Yes, Scorpio has a sense of conflict this week. Be very careful because I see you need to protect yourself. And in fact, I find that, when you have all these energies against you and you're like, oh, it's coming from everywhere, I suggest you could wear like a black tourmaline. It's a crystal that I like to wear because it pushes the bad energies away from you. This is a very, very easy crystal to get. It's actually a stone, it's black, and it helps you get all the bad energy away from you, because sometimes it feels like the whole world wants to fight with you, and it's like, So that's what I'm feeling for Scorpio this week. So be careful, relax a little bit, Dinik. I can see you exactly. So, relax this week. Maybe wear a black tourmaline. That would be good for you. And then you will be, be protected from all these energies. Sometimes, honestly, it's all about you, and everyone wants to be upset with you. And it's like, oh, you don't know where to, it's like, leave me alone, not me, just annoy someone else, but give me a break. But yes, Dinik is telling me I feel the energetic negativity. It can happen. So anyway, protect yourself. And I can also recommend you to clear your energy, just like I said for Gemini. It's very good to use Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan salt, and have a shower with it and clear your aura, because when people are upset with you, then it leaves kind of something on you, and it's not nice. It's better when they love you and when they really want to give you good things and good energy, then that leaves a beautiful aura. But if everyone's upset with you, then it's like spiky and strange. So you want to do this shower with Himalayan salt. It's very good for you, okay? So that's what I recommend for you, Scorpio, this week. Sagittarius, I'm jealous because it's all about sex for you this week. So I like that, of course. I mean, who doesn't like sex? It's always a good thing, right? So it's all about sensuality and this kind of like red district kind of thing. So I really like what I see around you. It's a moment to really get all this sensual power, and to play with it. And it's probably the moment to have a good time. You have the whole week. So we all wish we were Sagittarius this week, because it's going to be really hot for you. I like it. It's a great week. And, Sagittarius is a fire sign. They like a week of entertainment, if I can say. It's something that's, they don't mind. It's a good thing, right? So then we have Capricorn. I like what I see for Capricorn. For the last three signs have very good things. So get excited if you are one of the last three signs in the zodiac, or one of the last four signs in the zodiac. We have Capricorn. Yes, I can see a new beginning for you. There's something new starting for you. So it's always exciting, something that finally is launching. It's some kind of launching for you this week. I like what I see. And also, there was a Mercury retrograde that finally ended a few days ago. And so it's a good moment to launch things. By the way, for everyone, if you're waiting to I don't know, get married or buy a new car or sign a contract, get a new house. Now it's much better than a few weeks ago. So I would recommend you to go ahead with that. Same with Capricorn. Then we have Aquarius. I always say it every week, but I always like to say it because it's kind of teasing me. I'm teasing myself, self-teasing, because Aquarius is leading the zodiac for the next 2,000 years. It's like the leader of everything. And it's like, yes, I talked about Taurus, Kristen. Yes, it was just before. But you know what, Kristen? You could watch the show again after that. Later on, when you are all chilled, lying down, you could watch the show again on YouTube and then see what I said for Taurus for the whole week. It's valid for the whole week, what I said. Okay. But I give you a hint. It was about flexibility, being flexible. But then we go back to Aquarius. So I said, you are leading, you're leading everything. You're leading the whole zodiac at the moment. You're all about spaceships and vibes and internet and everything. So it's all about Aquarius and Uranus right now. It's absolutely what it is. And I see the lovers for you. There's a connection, a really meaningful connection for you this week. So you might really feel like this twin flame or soulmate or someone you feel truly connected to. It is a good week for you. Very, very good. So, maybe they will come in a spaceship in the garden. Who knows? And invite me, call me when they come, because I really want to hang out with you and the people from this spaceship. I'm really waiting for them, to tell you frankly. I know it sounds funny, but I can't wait for the aliens and these people to come here and really say hi and connect with us. And I think that's going to be a big thing when they come, when you will see them on TV or on Instagram, when people say, hi, I'm an alien, that's going to be something else. So, watch out for it. I can see it happening soon. And then we have Pisces. The last sign for tonight is, for this week, it's joy, a lot of joy for you. The crystal that came was the opal. It's a crystal that I like a lot, and it means a lot of joy for you. So this week, Pisces, you can relax a little bit. Sometimes Pisces has a lot of emotions. They care a lot about other people. It's all about that. So this week I see some joy coming in for you. So it's really exciting. So that's it for the astrology this week. You can always tell me what signs you are. You can write it in. It sounds really great if you can tell me which sign you are, Aries, Taurus, so I know who I'm talking to, if I can say, and that gives me an extra indication. I'm going to respond, answer your question. It gives me like a little more details on who you are and how to I can advise you a little bit better. So my name is Raphael. I am the world's medium. I have been doing tarot reading for the past 30 years, and I'm also a medium. I connect with spirits, and every Friday you can meet me on YouTube for this show, RTW and Tarot Live, where you can type in your question below this video and I will respond. It is free. All you need is to subscribe to my channel. You can, of course, invite your friends, your family. You have friends out there that really, has a question, is he cheating on me? Is my boyfriend cheating on me? Is this girl the right for me? It's like all these questions, or like, should I buy this car? Or am I going to get fired from my work? Or am I going to have enough money until the end of the year? Or you can ask me any kind of questions. If you have a friend out there that really needs an answer to a question that's really, really important, you can even ask maybe for them or on their behalf. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. I'm going to now answer the question that you're asking me. And I'm using, of course, the Tarot de Marseille. I'm just showing it to you because my mentor, who's in Britain, he tells me you don't show your cards enough, and people like to see what you're doing with your hands and, the cards. So this is a Marseille Tarot. It's very classical. It's one of the oldest tarot. It's French, of course. That's why Marseille, the city of France, south of France, France. And I like it because it gives me quite a specific answer. It's quite precise, I find. Whenever I ask a question, the pictures are a little bit tough, I find, a bit hard sometimes, like this one, for instance. But at least what you see is what you get. I find it very precise, this one too. So, that's what I like about the Marseille Tarot. That's what I'm going to use right now. And also I wanted to tell you that it's not just about the card. It's not just about which card comes up. It's also about intuition. So the cards are a little bit like an alphabet. I put them on the table, as I ask a question, and then I put cards on the table. And then these cards are a bit like an alphabet. And then I have sentences coming to my mind. That's how I can really tell you. That's how I can bring you clarity and give you an answer to the question you're asking me. So now I'm going to go back up in the chat and then see. So Josephine, Astro Kid, was asked, she's Pisces, so it should be a joyous week. And she's asking me the following question. I'm going to read it out loud because, of course, the show is also on Facebook and everywhere. So people don't see the question. They don't feel lost. So I rekindled with an old friend of mine. We had sparks in the past, but never made a union because I didn't trust him. 5 years later, our bond is like nothing I felt. What's our compatibility? Okay. Let me see the compatibility. Okay, what can happen between the two of you, and is it good for you? Let me see with the cards. I'm shuffling them, as you can see, shuffling. And then I'm going to see, okay, so you are here, Josephine, and this friend person is here. And then what is going to happen? Let me see. I would say only friendship. The problem is that this person doesn't really know how to express their feelings very much. They hide things, not because they have something to hide, but they're a little bit introvert. It's hard for them to express themselves. So also I want to warn you on something. I really want to warn you on something. It appears that there's something about money that you have. This person could be attracted to money that you have. I have to say that. So I hope he's not watching right now, but be a little bit careful with any kind of money you have. this person is a little bit interested in the money, I would say. So there's something about him that I don't think is great. In the long run, I don't feel that it's a good person for you as a lover or husband, boyfriend, or, you know, I don't feel this person's right for you from what I feel in the cards. Once again, you are in charge of your own life, and I think it's great to make mistakes or to try things. Maybe I'm making a mistake, you know, that can happen as well. So it's important you follow your heart. But my response to what you just asked me is like, no, it's you know, it's not the right person for you. It is not really working. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm sensing. Okay, so I'm going down. We have Sonia who's asking us a question. Let me see. Okay, no, actually, let me just see. Sonia ask us. Okay, she asked it on Facebook, but then she asked it on YouTube as well. So I'm going to respond to it. So Sonia and Karim, we have been together for 1 year. I would like to know if he plans to introduce me to the family this year. So let me see if Karim is going to introduce you, Sonia, to his family this year. So let me see if that's going to happen. I'm shuffling the cards and I will tell you, okay, what comes up. So, two cards. Absolutely, yes. With no doubt, he will introduce you to his family. I want to show you this card, the Judgment, you know, so it's very much something that comes to the light, a very good result to a situation. And I also see a lot of love on your side. And, you know, and also he really cares about you, you know, I'm pushing the chat. So this is very much about love. And then I can see the star on him as well. You know, I feel he really cares about you. So it's going to, yes, introduce you to his family, and it's going to happen very soon. It could happen in the spring. It could happen next month, actually, very soon. So I would say, yes, absolutely. This is a green light. Yes, he will introduce you to his family. Absolutely. Then, let me go down and see the other question. Okay, we have Carl who's asking us, I just got a new mattress. Me too. By the way, it's so important. I didn't have a mattress, but I had a new kind of box spring thing, and it changed my life. So I know how important it is to sleep on something decent, right? It's so important. And you're saying it's a fifth one in 1 year. Okay, interesting. I would love to know what that mattress is, what it's made of. So personally, the mattress I like are made of latex, and they need to be like memory foam thing and quite hard. I think it's that's what works for me, but then we're all different. So let me see, Carl, if this mattress is going to be a good thing for you. And it's so important to sleep well, isn't it? Oh, it depends. If you're a Sagittarius, you don't need to sleep. You just have sex all night. You could just stay on the sofa or the desk or the washing machine. It doesn't matter. You don't need a mattress if you're Sagittarius this week. Seems to be a fun one for you, a good one. But for us, we just need a mattress. We need to sleep. Let's see, Carl, if this week or if this is the right mattress for you. So let me see. If that's a good mattress. Yes, it's going to take you a little bit of time to adjust to it, but it feels that yes, it's going to be absolutely right for you, and it's going to rebuild your sleep, I would say. That's really what it was. Quite pricey from what I see, but it was worth the price. And you know, sometimes for mattresses, it's good to put the price because then you sleep very well. I can see a lot of happiness and good sleep, good dreams. I think this will be the right mattress, but it's going to take you a little while to get adjusted to it. Maybe that's why you're asking as well tonight, but it is the right one, I would say so. Absolutely. You're going to have good dreams and feel very happy on this mattress. So you will tell us what happened on this mattress. We want to know everything now that you found the right mattress. And then we have Bo, who's asking a question. So let me see. There's no earthquake. It's just me typing on the computer, by the way. So Bo is asking my question. So he paid her airfare to come on the March the 3rd, 2021 to the US to meet her in LAX, take her north, pays her Airbnb till 4:20. He speeds a divorce. How will things go for me? Will they part ways? Okay, so I just have to remind a little bit like the situation. So Bo is with somebody, and this somebody is seeing someone else, and then she wants to know what's going on with this somebody and the someone else, if what's going to happen between them after she comes and visit, if she visits. So this other person that the husband is seeing. So let me see if that person, first of all, you know what, Bo, I really want to see if she really is going to come. Let me just check things out. Is she really coming? I don't know. Let me see. I just want to check that first of all. Is she coming to LA or not? I don't know. I feel that there will be an issue even for her to be here, but I feel that it's not going to happen. First of all, I don't see her coming here. Okay. I don't feel that she's coming here. I don't feel that it's going to happen. I get the feeling that it is not going to happen. Let's just see, like, for this other kind of question, you know, are they going to pile away? I did tell you in the past that they would. Let me just see. He's here. She's here. Yeah, I feel the problem is that they don't have the same value, the same family value, you know, both of them, and that's going to break everything between them. So somehow, you know, yes, I would say yes to your answer. Yes, they will part ways, but I don't think she's coming, by the way, in March. So you need to, you know, you can always buy a plane ticket, but you have to take the flights, and it doesn't always happen. You know, we all know that, especially now with the COVID. So many people here in Mexico, they took a plane ticket to Canada, from Canada to here, and then all the flights got canceled from one day to another. 60 flights per month got canceled. You know, so you know what I'm saying. So we don't really know. I don't really see her coming. That's what I'm feeling. So, okay, I responded to Sonia. Josephine is telling us she's a Virgo. And then we have Dinik who's saying, is there anything that, okay, let me just do something. There is some, I just wanted to say to this person called Liz Tyrant that just left a message on Facebook. This is like some kind of crappy psychic thing trying to hack the whole chat. So I'm just gonna like ban her from the chat. That happens every week. So I'm going to just click block user on Facebook, just so you know, my dear Liz Tyrant, you should just go somewhere else. Thank you. Leave me alone. Leave us alone. We don't need you. So I banned her, that person. Let me see. Okay, just make sure that I block that person. I'm going to click there again to block you again, my dear. Do not annoy all our people watching, friends. You know, we don't need some crazy psychic to come in the chat and annoy everyone. I'm so annoyed of that on Facebook. Anyway, so we have, let me go in the chat as well, because I just need to, okay, I have to say that. I just have to click there to retro. I'm just going to send you a message. You can absolutely join us on, okay, you can join us on YouTube and ask your question on YouTube if you can. That would be much better. Thank you very much. And then we have, yes, I'm telling you again, this person called Liz Tyrant is some crappy psychic. So if ever she would like send you a message on my Facebook, it seems to be someone who's just trying to, you know, get clients and annoy everyone. And you have to be very careful, because very often these companies and people on Facebook that try to send message to everyone are very, very dangerous voodoo people from other countries. And be just very careful. When people like, you know, send you a message saying DM me on below my videos, be very careful. You can ban them as well. You can, you know, report them to Facebook as well. That's what I do all the time, because these people are just trying, I don't know whether they're trying to steal your money or something. Be very careful. Every week I'm kicking out so many people. It's so crazy. All these fake psychic voodoo people. So be very careful. And I rely on you as well. If you want to just report them to Facebook for me, that's great. It saves us time and we can focus on you, my viewers. So let's see what is happening. Okay, so we have Josephine was here, and then okay, I had this question. Let me go back up. Okay, so Dinik was asking, is there anything spirit needs me to know on what's next of my journey? So you know what, let me pick a crystal card for you, Dinik, and see a little bit what the crystal card wants to tell us, you know, spirit wants to tell us for this week, what I want to tell you. So I'm going to pick a crystal card, and then let me see. I'm just looking at this Liz Tyrant. Just leave us alone. Do your own show, my dear Liz Tyrant, and I will watch it. We'll see if it's good and if we have fun. And, you know, if not, just go somewhere else. Thank you. Okay, so Dinik, what do the crystal card want to tell you? Okay, I like what I see. The card that I get is manifestation. You know, it's one of my favorite cards. It goes with my T-shirt as well, which is very good, by the way. You know, I like this how it matches. But this card really means that great things are about to come to you. You know, to come your way. Whatever you're waiting for, you've been working very hard on something, and it's coming to you. So it's a very good card. It's just announcing that something really big is coming to you. It's going to materialize. So I really like this kind of card because you know when you work very hard on something, it finally happened. It's finally coming your way. So it's about to really arrive, to come your way. That's what the crystal card wants you to know today. Okay, I'm going to go down. I think I said to, yes, Retro Ballet. If you can join us on YouTube, I put you the link again. So you just need to, it's very simple. Just click the link that I just sent, and then it's going to take you a second. You will be with us, and then you can really type in your question. This is the best for you to do. But meanwhile, I'm going to respond to your question because it might take you a minute to join on YouTube. So you say, is 2021 going to be successful for me? I want to remind you as well, I prefer a specific question, you know, so it's a bit, this is what's required, specific question. But I'm still going to pick a few cards and see, you know, what 2021 means to you, how it's going to be for you in terms of success. So, you know, I'm going to pick just 3 cards. Usually, you know, when someone asks me what's going to happen in the year, I pick about 100 cards and we see everything. We explore different aspects, you know, love, work, money, health, relationships. So it takes like, you know, maybe it can take an hour or, you know, even more sometimes when you do a full year. But for you, I'm going to pick 3 cards and see a little bit what is the positives, the negative of this year. And you know, a little conclusion and tell you what I see for you. So let me pick some cards, positive, negative, and then in terms of what it's going to be like. So I would say that the positive in this year is going to be very much about socializing and the people around you and reconnecting with people. It's very much about that. That's the positive part. It's going to be like, yeah, really regaining, you know, this connection with the others. So that's what I like for 2021 for you. But what I don't like is that there will not be a lot of new opportunities. It's going to be a bit slow. So it's a year where it's a lot about communicating with others. And even if you don't work as much as you've done before, this year is very much about, you know, finding the true importance of connecting with others, communicating with others. It has so much value. Sometimes we forget, you know, just even having a good evening with a very good friend can be worth millions of dollars, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure you agree with me and you can comment on that if you want, but having a great, you know, great moment with a great friend or a great lover or a great husband, wife, you know, it's just wonderful and it's worth all the kind of achievement you can have in your career. So it's very important. It's very important to remember that for this year. Okay, so then we have Tabata who's asking, will Ken, who's Sagittarius, okay, maybe this week is going to be in communication with you, who knows? So let me see, let me pick some cards and tell you, is Ken Sagittarius, is he going to be communicating with you in March or be in touch with you in March, which is coming in a few days. We're almost in March, basically, like in a few days. That's it. February is over. Spring is coming. Very excited, by the way, about spring. So Tabata, let me see. I like your name, by the way. I don't know if it's your real name, but just wanted to say I used to watch Bewitched when I was a child, this TV show with the witch, and the little daughter was like, Tabata, you know, she was doing that thing. And actually, I am Tabata. I'm not, but I like this name. It's a lot of fun, you know. I like it very much. It's a great name, actually. I wonder where it comes from. I really like it. So let me see if Ken is going to be in contact with you in March. Yeah, no. I'm a little bit crazy. I just wanted to tell you why. I had food poisoning last Sunday. I had some chicken that almost killed me, almost, but I'm not dead, as you can see. So I'm kind of excited because today I have my energy back. So it's like, you know, when something was a bit dead and then finally comes back to life, you know, like children when they fall asleep and then finally they wake up. That's me tonight. So I'm a little bit all over the place. But let me see if he's going to call you or not. Okay. I feel that, you know, there's a problem with Ken calling you, contacting you in March because there's something about his family that they don't want him to contact you. So they don't want they don't want him to contact you. So that's what I don't like. I don't feel that he's going to be in touch with you in March. No, I would say no, because he is stopped from doing so. So yes, he's being stopped from doing so. It could come in April, though. It could be like the next month when things are flowing, the flow is a little bit better, So that's what I would say for you, Tabitha. Then I'm going to see, so CCO. I like CC as well because it reminds me of the Empress of Austria, CC. I don't know if you know about her. Elizabeth was the Empress of Austria, and I go to Austria very often. And the people used to call her Sissy. There's this TV show that we watch for Christmas, in Europe, in France, and actually in Germany, I watch it a lot, the Sissy show. It's beautiful. So let me see for you, CCO, is love on the menu for you this year? So let me see what I see in the cards. Let me see. Okay. So love, let me see what the card want to say. Yeah, no. So, I don't know if love is on the picture this year for you. I don't feel that it's exactly what's going to happen this year. However, I feel that you're going to test your, how can I explain it? I think there's going to be more like kind of sex, and you're going to use a lot your sexual power, your power of attraction. So it's going to be very much about that, about, being out there, being sexy, and seeing how you attract people and how it works and how you're going to kind of like find all your energies back. You're back on the picture, back on the scene, if I can say. I don't know if you went out of a relationship or something that didn't make you very happy, but now you are back on the game. And, when you're back on the game, you need to kind of, you need to really see, you need to test the waters and see how to act. Things have changed maybe for you. And that's what I see you doing out there, seducing. I see a lot of seduction out there until you will finally have all the tools back to you and for love, basically, for meeting someone. So first I see you more like kind of like seducing, a bit like Sagittarius this week, seducing, having a good time. And later I see you finding the keys to love. That's going to be maybe in 2022, maybe a bit later. But once again, it will not be a boring year, because it's a year where you're going to, learn to drive again, if I can say. So it's kind of exciting. I like it for you. It's good. It's a transitional year for you on the love-wise. I hope I was able to bring you a bit of clarity and a bit of excitement. It's an exciting prospect, I think. So I'm going to go down a little bit on the menu and see, not the menu, but the chat that I have. So Kristen is asking, do I have to be concerned about health-wise concerning food and sacral chakra issue? So let me see what, okay, health-wise, food and the sacral chakra. Okay, let me see. Sacral, I think, sacral. I think it's with an A. Okay, so let me see how is your food, basically. But I just have a question for you. What is the connection? What is the connection between the food and the sacral chakra? Because it's two different things. So let's see for your food first. That would be maybe a good thing. So let me see how is your food. By the way, I remember you broke a finger one day, like a toe, a while ago. I do remember because I know you're Christian. And so, but let me see how is your food. Let me just see. I'm going to just pick a card. It's not good, I have to say. Once again, I want to tell you something. Okay, I know why. First of all, I'm not here. I'm not your doctor. You remember, right? I'm just a psychic and I give advice. But what I'm sensing, though, I can bring clarity. There's a problem with your food because it comes from your father. I can see like a father figure, and it's probably the side where your foot is kind of funny, it's not really working properly, is because something is going on with, I don't know if it's your father or grandfather, but there's something with the father paternal figure in your family that is not feeling great, and you're feeling it in your foot. So it's very interesting, but you need to see, maybe do a meditation and see what is happening to them, maybe contacting them, maybe calling your dad, because I feel it's because of that. Your food is your foot is an indication, the foot pain, that something is wrong with your dad. That's what I'm feeling. You need to contact them. That's what I would say. So call them, contact them, or see if there's something you need to talk about with them. That's what I'm sensing. Yeah, I hope I was able to bring you a bit of clarity on that. And of course, you need to see your doctor if you feel that, if you feel that it's not getting better, and that's very important. Of course, or your chiropractor, because I remember I had my hip were kind of like I could walk, but it felt really strange. I felt my hip was coming out of place. And here in Puerto Vallarta, I went to see this American chiropractor once, and in 1 minute for nothing, he just put my hip back, and it was absolutely perfect. After that, I could walk perfectly. So sometimes it's just something that you need to put back in place. So let me go down a little bit in the chat. Yeah, Tabata say it's her real name. I like it. It's really cool. So very, very cool. And Kristen said, I ask a medical question. You are totally welcome asking medical question, as long as, of course, the first advice you get it from your doctor. But we can totally talk about, medical things. And I want to tell you as well that, we are made of course, we are made of flesh, but we're also energy. It's everything. When the energy is good inside, the body is like amazing. It feels great. It feels useful. It feels powerful. So energies are very important. And I believe that anything that happens in our bodies, unless you have a car crash or you fall down in a hole and the leg is broken into, then there's nothing really about the energy. It's broken, is broken. But if not, I feel that, having a good health is all about balance and emotions, body. So it's all about that. If your body is powerful and in very great health, there's very low chances to catch a disease. So it's very important to remember that it's always about empowering your body. What's wrong. If you feel pain somewhere, it's just an indication. Just don't necessarily fix it there, but try to see why the energy got stuck in there. And that goes very much with the traditional Chinese medicine way of thinking. It's like if the body is powerful and empowered, you should not fall sick. You should not even fall down, actually, So that's another way of seeing things. So then we have Imani. He's asking, okay, what will my first time be like with Gemini? Okay, so let me see how it's going to be for you with Gemini. So let me see how that's going to go between the two of you. So Imani, you're here, Gemini is here, and then how is this going to go? So let me see. I've put some cards on the table. It could be a little bit confusing, but don't get too confused. It could be a bit confusing in the moment, so it's very important that if in your mind you feel like you want to talk about something, you're not sure, have a conversation. It's very important that you talk about, what you're doing, what's happening. Very, very important to, really talk about what's happening. Sometimes, I want to say that, when you sleep with someone or you have like sex or whatever, you forget that you can talk, you can talk. If something doesn't make you feel comfortable, or if you're not sure, if you don't like, I don't know, position or place, or if you don't feel right, or if you want to wait, or whatever you want, you always should talk. Or if something you like a lot, you should say it too, it's important, because sometimes other people can't know exactly, or your lover or girlfriend, boyfriend, they don't necessarily know. Not everyone is telepathic. And also people sometimes get stressed, in the having sex. Or like, especially if it's the first time you meet someone, or first time you have sex with that person, or very first time at all. So it's important to communicate and do not hesitate just saying things, right now I'm not feeling great, I'm not sure. Just say it. It doesn't matter. They're not going to bite you. So that's what I would like you to know, Imani. It's important that you remember that, you will not be judged for expressing yourself, for saying how you want it, what you like, and to always keep, a feeling of comfort. That's very important. You feel comfortable. This should come before anything. Feeling comfortable at all times, being a human being. This is your priority, especially in sex. So it's, I wanted you to remember that, and never do something that doesn't feel right, because you can always say no, you can always take your time, you can do things differently, you can postpone, or, it's important to understand each other. It's like a language. So then, Sissy say she liked Romy Schneider in the Sissy movie. Absolutely, yeah. We all like her, in France for Christmas, we watch these movies. I don't know if in America it's not as popular, but I think it should be popular. So I really want you to check out this Sissy Impress movie with this beautiful actress, Romy Schneider, who was phenomenal. And in fact, the strange thing, I wanted to tell you a little story about it. I was in Geneva, in Switzerland, for the first time. I discovered it 4 years ago. And And I don't know why, but for some reason, there's a place that I always felt strange about. It was really a weird place. Happens that this is a place where she got murdered for real. This Sisi person, this empress, got murdered for a crazy fan who actually murdered her, and she died on that place in Geneva, in Switzerland. And the strange thing is that soon after that stay, I went to Austria, which is where she was from and where she was, the empress there. And when I got to Austria, I stayed in a hotel which is called the Rothensteiner Hotel in this area called Nobau. No, I forgot. It's not Nobau. Neubau. And I stayed in this area, which is really cool. And then there was a picture of France, the emperor, who was actually her husband, basically. And he saw her dying, and and I really felt like I felt a connection with him as well, with the spirit of this man. It was just a very, very interesting connection with the spirit of this man who was the emperor and her. In this, there's something between them that was really fascinating. And again, there's very good, amazing painting of her that are exhibited at the Belvedere, this beautiful museum in Switzerland, in Austria, in Vienna. So I would really encourage you to go to Vienna and discover the story of Sisi, just like you, Sisi, here on the YouTube. And I'm sure your life is going to be more happy because, Sisi had a bit of a terrible life, but she was beautiful. And I just want to tell you something as well, which is completely different. But she used to really be obsessed with beauty. So she would brush her hair like all day long and always want to look young. And she was very much about her beauty, want to keep her. She was very, very beautiful. And really, she was a bit of a influencer before her time, and being really a lot about the makeup, the face. And she was all about beauty. So it's kind of very much like 2022, 2021, we're all about that. This world is very much about image. She was a bit like that. So then we have, let me go. Okay, Sisi, that's what she said. And then, okay, Kristen was saying, she was talking about her first and second chakra. Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about. So your foot, I feel it's very much connected with your dad. There's something about that would want you to look into. And sometimes it's good to, to really do a meditation. If somewhere hurts in your body, it's great to meditate about it and see where that could come from. It can, and then you can know how to fix it, basically. There's always between, behind every pain, there's always an explanation. Whenever your body is sore, there's always an explanation. So it's just very interesting. I want to remind you, my name is Raphael. I am the world's medium. I do tarot. I'm also a medium. I've been doing tarot for 30 years, and I communicate with spirits as well. Today, we are more focused on questions that you may have about work, love, money, health, what is going to happen in 2021. So you can type in your question. We're still here for a little bit. And I see Adiba just join us. So it's funny because people come and go. And that's what I like about YouTube. You can come in, ask your questions, see what's going to happen in the week. Then you can go, you can come back, bring your friends, and we can see each other every Friday. This is a space where you can ask your questions, see what is going to happen in your week. And, you check in, and it's great to be able to see that every week. Being a psychic is great because it's a way for me to really, to bring like guidance for people and to see how their life can be more like on the right way, the right path, taking the right decisions. It's very difficult, I find, for yourself to be able to take a decision. Should I go right? Should I go left? Sometimes you just don't know, you absolutely don't know. But you know what? I know, and I can help you with that. So I see that Adiba is asking a question. So how is it going with me and T? So let me see for you, Adiba, how are things going between you and T? And then there's Busayo who's joining us. Thank you for joining us, Busayo. Haven't seen you in a while, so it's great to see you on YouTube. You can type in your question. We're getting a bit at the end of the show, but I will still have time to respond, to answer your questions. So that will be a great pleasure to do so. Then let me see, Adiba, what is going on between you and T. Let me see what is happening between the two of you. Okay, so shuffling the cards and telling you what I see. So you are here, Adiba. T is here. What is going on between the two of you? So Adiba, you're here. He's here. I see you a bit devastated today. You know, the card that comes up feels like you're not well. You know, I don't feel really, I don't know. The card that comes up is this one. You know, this is like the tower on you. So it feels like you need some help. You know, I feel at this point you would really need him to be here for you and to kind of like help you feel better. But I don't feel great, I have to say, about the situation between the two of you at this point. You know, it feels a little bit like a transition, and it's a bit difficult. But I feel like it's an ending. Oh, that's interesting. I just wanted to, Busayo said something about an interview, but anyway, I'll tell you in a second. But yes, I feel that this ending is going to like shift into a beginning. So it's kind of an ending. So even if it feels really bad today, I really feel like it's not a great day for you, Adiba, you know, love-wise. I see it's not great and he's not sure about what he wants. So I see some kind of ending. But then I see like a rebirth after that, you know, something new happening after that. So I feel quite good about it, but not right now. But there will be a transition. And I feel that then the love can come in and can take place. That's what I'm feeling for you, Adiba. So if you don't feel good today, you will feel better a little bit later when this transition will have occurred. That's what I'm feeling. Is it a new person? I feel that the person that will come in, you know what? It's hard for me to say if he's going to change very much. I feel who he is, you know, there will be like a transformation. The death card came in, and the death card, usually it's an ending, but the death card, there can be a rebirth after that. So maybe it's not completely definite. I feel like there's a change, a different approach. It's going to be different. I see it as a transition. I don't think as a new person. I feel like it's the same person, T, but transitioning, changing who he is. So, but first, things need to end before they start again. That's what I'm feeling. But I feel that it's the same person. Yes. Somehow it feels like something is ending and then starts again. You know, sometimes couples are married, then they divorce, and then they remarry, which is something that's always a mystery. I know people like that have divorced and then remarrying, which is always very surprising. This is a bit that kind of thing I find between you and T. Okay. So how long? It's hard for me to say, you know. I feel that in life, you know, things are a process. So it's very much about one process needs to end for the following process to start again. So it's like you finish the school and then you begin another one. So it's very much something like that. When you learn that lesson, it will transition. This is what I'm sensing for you, Adiba. So it feels like a transition. So don't feel bad right now. Just remember that the wheel is turning and things are changing all the time. Everything is always in perpetual movement, and good or bad, but bad can always become good, and good sometimes can go bad as well. But still, when you're in a bad place, it can always become better because the wheel's turning, things are changing all the time. You know, it's the wheel of fortune, it changes, it turns, it spins all the time. That's what I'm feeling. Then we have Busayo, who said the interview was not successful. I remember Busayo went for an interview, job interview, and I have to say, I really felt that it was going to work out. It felt that way, you know, that they liked him. And he said it did not go successful. So it does happen sometimes, you know, that I do a reading, I pick some cards. It's not always 100%. That's unfortunately. Otherwise, I would always already win the lottery and I could tell you everything about everything. I would be God, but I'm not. Sometimes it's true that it's not always 100% accurate. That happens. It's great to admit it. Most of the time it is. Sometimes it's not. So let me see what happened during the interview you went to Busayo. Let me see. I want to say, I have to say the Mercury was retrograde when you went. And it's always, you know, when Mercury is retrograde, it kind of like makes everything complicated in the communication. So maybe there's something that was said that didn't, you know, go well. But let me see. I remember as well, I advised you to really, you know, to show them that you were able to do that you were strong. And so let me see how that went. And let me see. Okay. So you went to the interview. What was good, what was bad about it, and then the conclusion. So what was good? Okay, maybe it was a little bit too strong. I feel like they felt they liked your strength somehow, but they felt a bit pushed, you know, they felt like it was too much. So that's what it was. They felt a little bit like you were pushing too much. It was too much. It should have been like a little more more nuanced, you know, a little more more gentle in the way you maybe presented yourself. It was a bit too much. And then they got a bit scared, you know, in how you presented yourself. Maybe you really wanted to give a good impression, and then they got a bit scared. So that's what I'm feeling. That's how it went. Yes, that's the reason why the person that you saw was a little bit, almost a bit offended. It was just a bit too much. Maybe she felt you were overconfident, or maybe I feel like I see a woman and maybe she didn't really like, she felt you maybe a bit macho or something. There was something about that in your approach to her, or that's the reason why. And also you were not compatible. I feel there was something that was not compatible between the person that you saw and you. So that's the reason why it hasn't worked. Yes, that's what I feel. It was a bit of a clash, you know. That's what I'm sensing. But let me see, you know, a little bit just to see what is happening now, what lies ahead. I guess lies ahead in terms of work. So let me just see what I see for you in terms of work, what is going on now. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Future. I see you moving forward no matter what, you know, so don't be too upset about what's happening. Keep fighting. That's really what I sense from the cards, you know. There's a 5 of Wands. So it's very much, you know, keep like, you know, fighting for your, how can I explain, for who you are, you know, keep moving, keep doing it, you know, keep investing. It's going to happen. Things are going to work out for you. Keep your good vibe, your good energy. Don't be upset. It's very important you're not upset for any kind of interview you go to, you know, feel your power. But you know, but relax. You know, don't you don't have to don't put all that strength, you know, on people. Be a little bit more relaxed about it. But keep your way. I feel there will be something coming for you. You know, so but it's important you are a little bit laid back in your approach and not be too strong. You know, because the power you have it, you have power in you. So that's what I'm sensing for you. I hope I was able to bring you some clarity. And I'm going to answer a last question for DNO Bailey, who joined us. I think you might be coming from Facebook. So thank you for joining us on YouTube for this final question. So let me see. Does my baby mother want to marry me? Does she love me? Okay. Does my baby mother want to marry me? You mean the mother of your baby want to marry me? Yeah, I guess that's the question you asked me. Okay, so does the mother of your baby want to marry you? That's the question, I guess. So let me see if she wants to marry you. Okay, let me see. Okay, so she's here, this person, the mother of your baby, you're here. And what do I see? She's here, you're here. Absolutely, yes. I would say this person really wants to marry you. I feel that she loves you. It's very, very positive what I see. And I like the way we are ending this show because it ends with the World's card, which is my favorite card. That's why I call myself the World's medium. The World's card represents the accomplishment, you know. So it's very much like, you know, when you worked very hard on something, you finally get the rewards for it. And I worked hard in my life and I traveled all around the world. And I feel that this card for me represents a lot because it's all the different elements, you know, that conjugate each other and they're all together and unified. And you're in the middle, you know, like the star after the hard work you've done, you know. So I feel that that's what I'm sensing between you and her. I can see a very, very good connection between the two of you. It's very positive and you are really meant to be together. So I like what I see. And please, you know, come back and tell us more about what happened, you know, and how. So I don't know. I would say yes. In terms of the marriage, I don't see the marriage card, but I feel that there's a very big union between the two of you, and it's really meant. You're meant to be together. I'm feeling that. The marriage itself, I can't tell you exactly that. That's what I wanted to say, but I feel a very, very good synchronicity. You're really in sync together, and it's very, very, very beautiful. Okay, so thank you for all your questions. I remind you, I am Raphael, the World's Medium. Every Friday, I'm here for the RTWM Tower Live. So all you need to do is to be with me on YouTube. If you see that video somewhere, there's a video below, there's a link below. You just need to click it, and then you can subscribe to my channel. And then next week, you'll be able to type in your question. You can also invite your friends. And here we talk about work, love, money. You can type in any question. and then I will be happy to reply to it. And then Busayo is asking me if I stop the Zoom session. Yeah, for the moment, I used to have people coming in a Zoom, but unfortunately, even though I was a paid customer on Zoom, there were hackers coming in all the time, and it started to get my nerves. So I decided to focus on YouTube for now because it is working, as you said. Nobody stopped us. Everything was fabulous, apart from some weird, crazy psychic who started to chat with everyone and trying to annoy everyone, but I kicked her out just like that. So Zoom was getting a little bit of a problem because people would come in all the time and you know, and playing some weird music, and it was, I don't know why everyone wanted to hack this show, but maybe because it's fabulous, maybe because you're all with me and because I enjoy it and because I'm having a great energy. So yes, for now the Zoom, I do it that way on YouTube, where you can type in your question. It was great to see you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Keep subscribing, keep inviting your friends. The more the merrier. And of course, there will be psychic sessions to be won as well. You know, now we reached, we have 320 people. At the 400 subscribers going to win a free session with me, a 15-minute session with me of $80 value. So it's going to be really exciting for that person. And then I wanted to tell you that I will be on Monday as well, live for the how is it called again? Talk to Spirit. I haven't been here for 3 weeks because I was taking a bit of a break. I had so many clients calling me and asking for sessions that I was not able to do this Talk to Spirit show the past 2 Mondays. But I am back on Monday, which is like in a few days. It's Friday. So Monday at 6 p.m., Talk to Spirits, LA time, 9 p.m., New York time. You can type in your questions, see which spirit you want to reconnect with, and I will be happy to see what we see in the stars for you and with the spirits and reconnect with them. It was great to see you. You have a wonderful weekend, wonderful week, and see you soon. Bye.